Thanks for joining me again. Let's have some fun with Akuma. Yes, fun, not painstaking, frame perfect shit that just drives you insane. Let's have some fun. I'm going to show you something really simple and really easy so you can do his wall ender. You know, the big one with, oops, side splat. Let's try it from here. Boom, boom. And of course, being on YouTube makes you drop everything. So, everybody's favorite Akuma combo. That nice, nifty little rage ender that looks badass and does a crap ton of damage. Alright, so before we start on the tutorial about how to do it, here's what you're going to need to do. This is not the Kara inputs for it. I know that's tremendously difficult. This is a very simplified version of it. Go to your controls. You want to bind some buttons. You want to bind your 1+2 to something very handy. I play on PlayStation 4 or 5, and I use my R1 for my 1+2. And then you want to bind your 2+3 to something handy. I use my L1 button. The 2+3 is the final input of his Raging Demon. You can just press forward or backwards and that button, and you'll always get that Raging Demon to come out. And I just screwed that up. Let's fix that. Okay, so what this does now is you have back L1 does back 2+3, and when you don't have your input for your rage, it just does his back 2. So my R1 is 1+2. That's my focus. Very handy, but it also does a few other things, like if you want to press back an R1, it acts like back 1. So sometimes when you're doing you know, his focus auto dash cancel stuff, instead of hitting back 1, you can. I use my R1 for the FADC, so my hand is already up there. Oh, I don't have the meter set, that's why. Okay, let's set some meter. Recovery, nope. So, with your R1 as 1+2 and you're doing stuff like FADC, like I can just press back R1 if I wasn't so rusty, like that. So, but also I have my 3+4 as my R right 2 button. This is a little handy too because I can do my EX Tatsu with 1 button press, down back R2. And also it helps finish strings. Lots of different characters you can do this with, but for example, this string from Akuma is down forward 2, 4, 3. Or if you want, you can just mash R2, which is my 3+4, after I hit down forward 2. So I can just boom and mash R2 and I get the other 2 hits without having to be as precise and possibly missing it, that kind of thing. So binding your buttons is really useful, and it is tremendously useful in this case for this wall Raging Demon, because when you press down R2 twice, 1+2, I gotta change this back, sorry. This is only if you don't have meter. When you don't have meter and you press down 1+2 twice, look at that, you do 1, 2. Because it's a string, like what I was explaining with down forward 2 and then mashing out the R2. You're kind of the same concept, you're just pressing down 1+2 twice. So what this does is when you want to do that ending at the wall, what I'm doing there is pressing down R1, sorry, my 1+2 bind, down R1 twice, and then back an L1, because that's my 2 and 3 button. So it simplifies this thing, because the only other way to do it is you have to manually enter down 1, 2, and then before the animation finishes, you have to get another 1 in quickly, and then press back or forward 2+3. It's called a Kara input because the only way to do it is really to slide your thumb from 1, 2 back to 1, and then have to do the back 2-3 input, which is really hard. You can do it, you just have to have the right timing. But if you do it that way, you're nearly almost going to fail, unless you're like Super Akuma or Weiss Honey or K2Ro or McQuan 7. All those guys are fantastic Akuma players, fantastic for their precision, fantastic with all this beautiful mumbo jumbo that most of us kind of only dream of doing, but it's not as bad as you think. But some stuff can just easily be shortcutted. So now watch this. I'm going to do my combo. Again, this is only when you don't have meter. Down forward 1-1, down down R1 twice, and then back L1 is going to get me that combo. Actually, you know what? I should turn on my inputs. So notice that is the icon on the bottom for my 1+2. So when you see me do the combo, you'll see me do it like that with that. So down R1, R1, back. See, I even did it right there. Which is kind of cool because you can also do down forward 1-1 and immediately hit back L1 and you'll go straight into the rage. Because a lot of times when you're facing people, if they block your down forward 1-1, you're -3, they're coming at you with something even as simple as a jab, but you can make them eat a rage for doing that, for pressing anything when they are plus, which they're going to want to do anyways. So they're going to have to fight their urge to press in a plus situation. And a lot of times, because if you do this into rage, people are more familiar with that, so even if they block it, you're only -3 as well as down forward 1-1. But people are less hesitant to press after that because they're kind of thinking a rage drive might be happening. But you do down forward 1-1, especially if you're being like just getting people used to the idea of your down forward 1-1s on block not resulting in you doing much. They come at you and they're going to eat that rage a lot. Anyways, back on point. Alright, so let's do a combo, get them to the wall. Gotta get a little closer. This combo doesn't have the best wall carry, but it is max damage with no meter. See those inputs on the bottom? Down forward 1-1, down R1 twice. Actually, I hit it 3 times because I was just spamming it basically, because even if you hit it a couple extra times, it doesn't matter. I was just spamming down R1 twice and then back R2. So let's do that again. Boom, 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 boom. See that? Down R1 twice, which is my binding for 1+2, and back 2+3, which is my binding for L1. So it literally makes that ending for the combo after your normal down forward 1-1, which every Akuma player from day one should be used to doing. It makes it 3 button presses. Down R1, R1, back L1. Down R1, R1, back L1. You can even do this like when you do a standing 2 and you want to finish it off with a rage drive. It's very hard to do. It's very strict timing, but you can just mash R1 twice. Gotta be quick because the whole input has to be done before your animation for your standing 2 is finished. And that's what makes it really hard, because you got to get all that done. Anyways, I'm not up to par with it right now. Haven't played Akuma for a couple of weeks. But yeah, that's about it. Just do that. Here's the other thing. Now let's say you do have meter. That's not going to work, and I'll show you why. You got meter. Alright, you do down R1 twice for 1+2, 1+2, it's gonna FADC. Oops, wrong one. See? Because your down jab and your single jab can be FADC'd. As far as, and also the 2 in down 1-2 can be FADC'd. As well as jab, jab. So when you have meter, you can't use that shortcut. There's 2 other things you can do. You can either, if you have a bar, You can do a barred combo that eats up a bar at the wall. I'll show you an example in a second. That way it leaves you with no meter, so you can hit your down R1, R1, back L1 to get the combo. Or I like to bind my generic rage drive button as my L2. Now it always does that jab into Raging Demon. Of course, Raging Demon can be done without the jab. You just got to buffer the 1-1 input. You know, you can do that a lot of different ways. For example, when I do this combo, I'll just keep it simple. What I did is buffer the 1-1 while I'm doing 3-4. So you do your combo, you do your launch, you hit 3-4, but you got a few frames there where he's still doing the move for 3-4, the 2 kicks. And while he's doing that, your main focus is just get your 1-1 in there. You don't have to get the rest of the Raging Demon. Just your 1-1. It's a single button press twice. So it's really easy. You can do it really fast. You don't have to worry about timing. Just boom, boom. 3-4. While he's doing the leg kicks, just start mashing your 1 button. You can get 2, 3. Look, I got 3 in there. So you can just mash it. And then once you are able to act again, then you just push back L1, which is, again, is your binding for 2+3. It makes these things really easy, really simple, and really precise, because you don't drop it very often, because it's basically just 1 button input you got to get right, and that's just make sure you don't hit back L1 before you can act, or too late, so your buffering of your 1-1 during the 4-3 animation doesn't like time out, because if you do 1-1 but wait too long, then you're not going to get the Raging Demon. But you have a little bit of leeway. You can do it fast, where it even cancels out the second jab, or you can do it slow. And you can mess with people's timing. You can really do some stuff with this. So 1-1, back 2-3, boom, easy way to do the Raging Demon. Okay, now back to the point. Now you got meter. You can't really do down 1-2 the shortcut way by pressing R1 twice. What do? All right, first option is you don't use meter. You do something simple. What you can always do at the wall with Akuma is you can do 3 jabs into Raging Demon. Boom, 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 boom. Dropping it again. What is wrong with me? Let's get this in. Three jabs into Raging Demon. And look at my input there. All I did was 1-1, and then I pressed my rage button, because when you just press the rage button, you always get that jab that comes out. And that jab immediately cancels into his rage art. So basically at the wall, you can do 1-1 rage button, and you get a combo that is comparable. I didn't see the damage. Let's see what the damage is. The difference will be... I probably should have warmed up a little bit before making this video, but I've been meaning to make this for a while, just kind of got busy. Alright, so that's going to be 118. I believe his rage does 20, pretty standard. 118, okay. And now let's take away the meter. Let's see what 3 jabs into rage damage is. I might edit a few of these tries out later. I might not. Damn it. So used to doing neutral too that I can't remember to put my finger down on forward and hold forward for that. Be careful of that. Sometimes when you're dashing forward to get a 1-1 at the wall, you can definitely end up doing that while running 1 and just end your combo and not get nearly the good damage or Oki situation that you want. $115 is going to be the... So it's 3 less damage, and it's 2 button presses. 1, press your rage button. You can actually get a little bit more damage if you want to do the jump kick version of it. I might as well show that. I think it's like 2 more damage. What is wrong? I even did a tutorial video about this dive kick and I'm messing it up. Ugh. You're gonna just have to listen to me talk, people. Sorry. People. I have like 40 followers, so. All you 40 people, hopefully you don't feel like you wasted your time. Oh, I was doing the jump kick version. Duh. Come on. Come on, me. Come on, me. Wow. Get that micro dash in there, me. There we go. Jump, 1, rage button. Still 3 hits, 2 more damage than 1. Now, if you have meter and you want to do some usage of that meter to get some more damage, you can also do that. I definitely wouldn't recommend doing the shortcut when you have 2 bars, because you've got 2 bars, save it for something good. But the 2-bar wall combo is incredibly hard, and I can go over it if you guys really want, but I don't think I will. So let me use 1 meter in this combo so I can leave 1 for the wall. This is option 2. Let's just do something simple. Of course. Can't do it on the first try. Nope, definitely not. You do a wall combo like that, and that's basically, what was that? Down forward 1 into standing 2 into a Shoryuken with 1, so it's down forward 1, and then standing 2 into Shoryuken, which is FADC'd, and then my down R1 button twice and back L1 button for the finisher. So you can eliminate the whole complicated Kara bullshit and just worry about not having meter at the wall. When you don't have meter at the wall, down R1 twice, back L1 will work every time, or whatever buttons you bind to it. You definitely want to have your 2+3 bound to a button, because that makes pulling off the Raging Demon near instantaneous. You don't have to. Like back in Street Fighter 4, I used to do 1-1 forward 2-3 and like press up all the inputs. I don't even know if I can do it now. Or is it 3-2? Yeah, 3-2. Okay. So that's me pressing out each individual button. Notice how many times I failed in a row with that. So if you just do 1-1 back L1, boom, every single time, you are never going to fail this. During a combo, oh, gotta do it at the screw, sorry. Once you get to the screw, boom, boom, screw, sorry. Do your buffering during the 4-3, hit back L1 as soon as you're able to move again. You've got plenty of time. You don't have to do it as soon. You can just be sitting here buffering while the spin kicks are happening. Give it a second, then do it. Yeah. And the final thing you should probably know, if you're going to build up that bar of meter, or if you already have 2 bars, Just do a 2-bar combo, and you don't have to do his big fancy double fireball one. In fact, to me, online especially, it's hard to hit that because of the frame delays. Just do this one. Jab into Tatsu. So much easier. You got plenty of time. 2 into quarter circle back. 1 is still pretty easy to do. And it gives you the most frames to try to get your frame perfect. FADC. But you do your 2-bar combo, you used all your meter, now you can do my trick at the end, down R1 twice, and back L1, which is 2 plus 3 again. Sorry if I'm repeating that over and over again, but I just want people to be clear, because you can really bind those buttons to anything you want to, and it doesn't have to be your L1, L2. Anyways, that's it. Easy way to do that. You'll look like a pro, you'll do big damage, and most importantly, you feel awesome when you take a round like this. Look at that damage. It's like almost all their bar. All you gotta do is hit somebody with like a 10 frame punish. That's 34 damage right there. And then if you have 1 bar meter, even if you have no meter, if you have 2 bars, it's for sure over. You are destroying them on any launch. And it's just awesome. It's awesome to be doing 5th round. Somebody thinks they have you. You pull out, I don't know, combo like this. The round was yours before they could react or do anything. I know some people hate that, but all the Akuma mains out there know this is why you play this guy. It's so awesome. Anyways, hope this was helpful. Have fun, be safe, and see ya.